She follows him, only to fall through a portal to the underworld! Oh my god! I'm trying to read my physical TBR faster than new books come in the mail. Last week I read 3 books, 2 of which were on my physical TBR, and I DNF'd 2, but we also have 8 packages that have come in the mail, so let's see what's going on here. I think I'm gonna start with this ginormous box on the bottom, because I'm so curious for what's in there. I need scissors. This box is from Simon & Schuster, and several things inside of it. So the first, oh no, some things have gotten a little, oh no. I'll just put it at the bottom of a stack of books and it'll flatten out. So this is an arc for Beast Becomes Her. Edith has always been a good girl. She has to be, or her foster family might think that she is like her violent father. No matter how much anger simmers inside her, she keeps it buried, hidden, until the day she's pushed a step too far and that anger comes bursting out in the form of literal claws. Oh my god. That's when Edith learns that she's a berserker, a descendant of an ancient Norse warrior with the ability to turn into animals. To avoid jail for attacking a student, Edith is shipped off to a mysterious academy. The ancient school is supposedly a haven for people like her, a place where she can learn to control her powers and then push them down so deep that they'll never come out again. But someone, or something, is stalking the halls. On her first night, Edith stumbles upon a gruesome murder and is caught at the scene of the crime by Amund, who is tasked with hunting down wayward berserkers. Now with Amund suspecting Edith as the killer, she'll have to catch the real culprit in order to prove her innocence before she ends up in the hunter's crosshairs, or becomes the killer's next victim. This sounds so fun! Oh my god, this is like fantasy YA that I am going to eat up. Comes out in March. Next one is Ungodly Chaos. This is also an arc. Amara Saw is having a perfectly good, perfectly normal year until her boyfriend and hottest boy in school, Caden, breaks up with her. Her boyfriend breaks up with her on her 17th birthday, but Amara is never one to let things go. After overhearing Caden loudly arguing with someone in town, she follows him, only to fall through a portal to the underworld! Oh my god! Why are these so fun? There she learns the chaotic ex-boyfriend who would endlessly rope her into trouble inherited his impulsive nature from his ancestor, the god of chaos. Oh my god! Oh my god, that sounds so much fun! And the last one is The Danger of Small Things by Carol Lewis. The whole world rested on a single bee's wings until the last honeybee died. Oh no, that's like something that could happen. Oh no, dystopian. Okay. In that moment, the balance of the universe tipped. Now, famine and war rage across the land. People are no longer allowed to read or create art. Oh no, this could happen! Sometimes fantasy gets a little bit too close. This dystopian could be real. They are not allowed to believe in the existence of love. Like every other girl, Jess has been taken from her home to live in a government dormitory where girls are forced to pollinate crops by hand. Okay, I thought it was gonna be scarier. Okay, pollinate crops by hand with brushes. But unlike the others, Jess knows how to read and paint. Okay, the giver. And she knows that brushes aren't meant for pollinating. Oh, because she can paint. Okay. Jess is her mother's daughter with a strong streak of rebellion that even the harshest punishments can't stamp out. She knows there is something horribly wrong with the system built on hard labor of young girls, a system that forces them to marry and have children as soon as they are able. With smudged paints and brush in hand, can Jess stoke a revolution? So these are the 3 that came from Simon & Schuster. They all sound really good and really fun. I feel like YA is so back. Not that YA was ever gone, but I've been having trouble finding new YA that I can recommend to teens at the library because I spend a lot of time recommending books that I read when I was their age, and I haven't found a whole lot more recently that aren't contemporary, because I've read a lot of great contemporary, but that aren't contemporary that I can recommend. So these are definitely gonna be some of those. And TJ Young and the Orishas, that one was so good. So we started the week with 349 books on my physical TBR. I read 2, I DNF'd 2, and then we got 3 books in the mail, putting us at 348 books on our physical TBR. So we did go down by 1. I do still have a lot more packages to unbox. Somebody